Hi guys, carrot cake. Don't worry about the recipe, I'll put it in the comments when I finish. First of all, we're going to line cake tins. 2 cake tins about that size, I'd say about 8 inches. This will do 2 8-inch cakes. You either put them on top of one another or split them, depending on how they work out. Sometimes they're better put together. Right, so add a circle, made it into a circle like you did snowflakes when you were kids, and that's what I'm going to line them with. A little bit of my spray oil in the tins. This is a good one. It's a bit knackered because it's very, very well used, but it's one of those silicone ones. Amazing. Right, so that's oiled. I'm just going to pop them in. Preparation is the key on cakes. Make sure your tins are ready. There you go, 2 tins ready. Okay, so we're going to start by sieving 400 grams of plain flour. I'm going to use my electric mixer, but I make too much mess because the bowl's slightly smaller, so I'm going to do it in here and then transfer it. Oh, baking. It's getting quite famous, this carrot cake. If you want the recipe, it's just classic carrot cake on Google. That's the one I use. It's the best one. So I'm just going to put this into my electric mixer with 2 teaspoons of bicarb. 2 teaspoons of bicarb soda. I have got the posh spoons, but you don't really need the posh spoons. Just about that much. 2 of them. There you go. And it's dead easy because it's just throw it all in and mix it. We've got, I'll do my dries first actually. Cinnamon. 2.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Beautiful. There you go. 2.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Then we've got 450 ml of vegetable oil and 5 eggs. Excuse the state of all my cooking utensils. It's all my good whisks and spoons, etc. We're at the pub. Just give that a good whisk. Oh, I forgot my sugar. Do my sugar. It's 400. No, it's not. It's 550 grams of sugar. So, and it says caster, but I like to use a bit of brown because gives it that richer colour. So 550. I'm just going to do half brown. This is just dark brown sugar from Co-op. Quite a lot of sugar in this. So I've done 225 grams of that. And I'll make it up to 550 with me. I don't have any caster sugar because I didn't have any in the Co-op, so I'm just using poor Michael. He'll have no sugar for his coffee now. 550. Quite a lot. It's not for you slimmers. But we don't care at the moment, do we? Because we're in isolation. So 550 grams of sugar, half brown, half white. You can use all brown caster sugar, you can use whatever you like, but not ice sugar because that doesn't work. So the vegetable oil and the eggs, I'll bang that in. Just check out, missed anything. Veg oil, plain flour, bicarb, sugar, eggs, half a teaspoon of salt. Just brings the flavour out a little bit on it. Carrots and walnuts I'm going to put in, but I'm going to put them in later. I'm just going to give that a little whiz up with my electric mixer because I'm lazy. And I might get a bit noisy then. So while that's doing, I'd normally grate the carrots, but I've already grated them for quickness. So it's 150 grams of shelled walnuts, so these are chopped, and I've left some nice whole ones for the top for decorating. That's swiveling. Ooh, don't like the sound of that. It is quite a stiff mix, and I'm not liking that, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to do it by hand and get this bugger off. Come on. This is where I break my whisk. Put all that back into my big bowl. I'm going to do it by hand. It is a very, very, very stiff mix. So, and I've worn out too many mixers by leaving it to overheat and break. So, oh, excuse the spoon. I think I better get my metal on. It's going to take longer than I thought, guys, because I'm not using the electric mixer. But as long as everything's incorporated, it's dead easy because it's all just throw it all in a wanna. There you go. Very stiff. Stiffer than normal, actually. What have I done wrong? Right, carrots, 525 grams. Seems a lot, but this is what moistens the cake. And my chopped walnuts. Lovely jubbly. Just make sure that's all incorporated. It's really, really messy, but I've got my caskets and pinny on that Katrina got me for Christmas. I bet everybody's baking at the minute. I'm going to have to get some more flour. I'm running low, but it's quite a scarcity at the moment. It's like being rationed, like in the war. I hope everybody's okay. I'm missing work, missing my friends, missing my kids. Never mind. Keeping busy. There you go, and that's it. How easy is that? So, get my trays. Got my little scrunch wobbler. And we're just going to go dollop, dollop. 2 dollops in that one. 2 dollops in that one. Very sticky, very lovely, very moist. Moist. It's a nice word that, isn't it? Moist. I'm sure Ashley will be thrilled to know that I'm making carrot cake. And I think I might even have a little trip to Ashley's and leave some on the doorstep because she's missing it. She missed out last time I made it. So there we've got 2 beautiful cakes ready to go in the oven. Now I don't have my oven too hot for carrot cakes because it takes an hour and 15 around about that, but I just put them in and look, but don't put them too near the top either. What I do is I put one in the middle shelf and one on the bottom shelf, and it needs to be quite low, about 160, gas mark 4. So I'm just going to put these in for about an hour while I tidy up, and then I'll get the filling topping ready. bring the cake out, let it cool, and then I'll do the filling, and that'll be on my next bit. So, see you soon. Hi. Carrot cake, ready to ice. Move that over. Put it on there, no, put it on there because it's better to see that, I think. No, you won't be able to see what I'm doing on my board. Right, I'm going to do the buttercream now. So in this bowl I've got 150 grams of icing sugar. And I'm going to put in 100 grams of softened butter. And a packet of soft cheese. I'm going to whisk that up till it's nice and soft and fluffy, and that's all there is to it. I'll just step back a bit because I look quite fat. So put the phone a little bit closer so it's nearer the board. So there's your cream. I'm just going to start it off because otherwise when I put it in the mixer it's going to go everywhere. So it's going to be a bit noisy now, but my mixer will be able to handle this. See what I'm doing? There we go. Right, so I've got quite a good depth on this cake, so I'm going to half it and put some in the middle as well. Walnuts in the middle, lovely and moist. Still on quite nice. The sun's shining now anyway through the window. Let's keep that going for a while. Cheers. The second time. P4 of Dalton. Okay, that's done. I really do think I need a new whisker. Right, so there we go. So we're going to put a little bit on in the middle. I did get 2 cakes out of this, by the way, but one I'm going to put in the freezer. The measures that were brought in a few weeks ago now inevitably were going to have an economic consequence, and we are obviously going to work to keep it even more moist. Put the lid on. In terms of the direct impact of the economy and the type of measures they've been able to institute. Now, I would put all this on normally, but oh, there's a big slab of butter there. I didn't mix it for long enough. Anyway, you get the gist. And then I'll just sprinkle a few bits of carrot on top. And your walnuts. Probably get 10 out of this, so I'm going to put 10 on. Do it equally and then I know what I'm doing. Hey presto. You know carrot cake. Thank you very much for watching. Let's see pictures of your carrot cakes. And Chubby, will you come round please? I need you to wash up. Bye.